Hello everybody, it's the Maiden of Ravens, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we, I'm not even gonna do the last time we did blank anymore, because, like, there's no point. You already know what we did last time. We talked to the club members, we hung out with Yuri, like, we wrote a poem, same old, same old. Alright, and you know what, yeah, just go check them out yourselves if you haven't already seen those parts. Alright, you know what we did, if you didn't, go check them out, because you need, with this kind of game, you need the full story. Anyway, I guess it would be, I guess it serves as a good refresher, but with this game, yeah, like I said, last time, it's always the same old stuff. Yeah. Alright, oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for this festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's all day at school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
What does that mean? I don't get it. Eh? That's not how I say my name at all. Also, there's definitely no sense in translation.
Huh?
Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own events for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. What was your voice again? Eh? You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
I also remember what her voice was, because, like, I watched the first episode and I remember what voice I gave her, so she's no longer going to be Sonic. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to stay committed with these voices. I'm doing terrible.
Why wouldn't it be?
It feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. A word of the glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Damien? What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Damien. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything about this, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Damien. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say it's too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Or anything else. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. You're so funny, Damien. Have you thought that maybe you've always been seeing her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. Please just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I never Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? And it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering over me from her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. And now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit on the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you able to even tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willingly sharing that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Nah, it's really not that big of a deal. I was feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Damien, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. More foreshadowing. Dan Silvati, you can't keep getting away with this. Ah. So you think there might be something behind it after all? Mm-hmm. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression was gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh, we don't even get like we don't even get like some like specific like reading time with her this time. Oh, okay, everyone. I almost did Natsuki for some reason. After some time passes, Monica calls up to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I know what she was talking about, Sayori. Well, let's see. Let's... oh man, like, part of me wants to do Sayori first, but like, another part of me wants to like, but like, if I do Sayori first, you might think like, oh, you don't need to spend like so much time with me. You can go like talk to the other people in the club. But if I go talk to everyone else first and then Sayori, like, she's just gonna like say, it's nice to see you having so much fun without me. Like, so either way, I don't know what to do. We're gonna do Natsuki first, then Sayori.
Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything yet after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
What? What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it until you really don't suck at all. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
I know Yuri we love is kind of this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. Someone struck a nerve. Though what it is beyond me. Let's dissect that frame by frame, huh? Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Like... So you're just... like, in that, you just kind of... Like she kind of took that as like... Oh, yeah, no, she's a talented writer, but I'm not? You know? So, like... Buddy, Damien.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Cool. Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You look happy. You say you're happy, but with the way that line was spaced out, you're not happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Damien. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out into the classroom, humming to herself. Yuri. Damien, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Damien, during lunchtime, I ate by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovers the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by my friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of me for my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Damien. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Damien. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me as just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Oh, I see that smile. It's adorable. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crossed its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. Time resumes. That was stupid. The only indication of movement is the amber glow. Amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. I love just like the way like that track just like dynamically changes for all the girls. There's the moment I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Dislike it? Huh? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having a very harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. And I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I could put her poem away. Monica time. Doo-doo. Hi, Damien. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Damien. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spent with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're starting to put in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say it like I'm going to hurt her. Oh, sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that I've sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gently as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I wonder what this one could possibly be alluding to, Monica. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give me life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Yeah. Because if we had all the answers, when the world starts to lose its meaning, you know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Aha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Yes, Monica, yes. If everything in my life was doing just fine, I wouldn't have half of my story written out and just like plotted out all that, because a lot of the things in that story are just like some of my personal problems, and I'm then projecting that onto the story as like a bit of like a coping mechanism for me. It's really personal to me, but a lot of it has just become like a creative outlet, and that's why everything is so in the story is so dark. Because if everything was okay, there would be nothing to write about. There would be no words. My tears are the ink. That sounded really sad. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, moving on. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Yeah, me. Hi. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Or you ever try to show your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging in that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, that's really good. Like, when it comes to like sharing your stuff, talk to people that know about like they know a bit about like your medium. So like if you're a musician and you like share with someone who like also like makes music or knows music a lot, you can get some like good advice there. But like and like I guess I'm just gonna use like literature as a better example for me because that's just what I know. Like sharing with someone who doesn't really read or write at all, you're just gonna get a simple, yeah, this is good, or yeah, it's alright, yada yada. Sharing with someone who just reads, you can get a bit of a better response. They're going to like focus a bit more on like a bit more of the process behind it all. But what I found like when I share with someone who also writes, I've been able to get like a bit of like a better like feedback and response from them, and it's been really nice. Anyway, thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out?
Hold on a second. It's just me or did you say something strange just now?
Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. She didn't say okay, everyone. Am I crazy? She said okay, you three. She didn't say okay, everyone. That's right. You're deviated from usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't into it.
Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing of something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori has helped lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where'd she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
Ah, she actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, pick the time she's not feeling well? So bad for you being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. What sound is this? Huh? The curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. No. What did she say? What did you tell her, Monica? What did you tell her? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me sign them. And as for Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gives her enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Oh, jeez, oh god, she's fired up now. Put her out. Your expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk with focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, I just leave you, Damien. The one who is truly useless. And I don't see that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really be appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting spend the weekend with one of the club members? I don't think I can respond to a suggestion like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not that Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to muddle a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Damien may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he'd be more suited to in assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Damien to...
What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Damien to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Damien, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Well, was there any other option? Cause like, Natsuki, she already kind of hates me because, you know, I've been going for Yuri all the time. Monica, both of these girls are gonna get like angry at me because like she's already getting help from Sayori, and Sayori, yeah, okay. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Damien? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the bacon yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine.
Okay. Ever can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. But you just said you could handle this on your own. What? Whatever. Clear my throat. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Damien? Me? Sorry, I had to yawn. I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it's thrown out. Damien became, southern for a second there. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Sorry.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri just glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Damien picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm not acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. And she's already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say all the time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you. Yeah, I'll see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Sorry, E? Sorry. I realized I don't have a way to I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room's clean. Yeah, Damien, yep. I don't know, I can't think of an easy insult. Because I'm just as bad, if not worse. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I was slowly slipping into Southern there, I caught myself though. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Damien. I think that will make a very good, productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But you're thinking to yourself with an extreme intense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous introvert, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And you're really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Damien? Calm down. You're just making atmosphere stuff. And that is it. You're doing nothing more. Calm down. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance to make something happen between us? No, it's a chance to do your, part of the festival preparations, and that is it. Or is it too early for that? Yes. One time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Is the poem done? Nope. It's already Sunday. Well, that happened fast. We're gonna stop here. Thank you all so much for watching, and, yeah, maybe if you enjoyed this, video, give it a like, maybe leave a comment if you want, and, maybe subscribe. Let me know what your favorite girl is in this game, and why. I'd like to know your reasonings. For me, I like Yuri, because, as I mentioned before, she's into, horror novels, and I like those kind of things. I like those, psychological elements that really make you think about stuff, you know? I also, my first impression was her where she has purple hair, so, you know, love that. I like purple. Yeah. I also just kind of, relate to her with, how she kind of, second guesses a lot of things she does, she overthinks a lot of things, and I'm like that too. But, like Damien said, it's something, I think it was Damien said that, turning a small rain cloud into a whole hurricane or something like that. I can't remember who said that, but it was someone that said that. It was using a thunderstorm analogy. But yeah, just stuff like that, and then seeing how she opens up and talks about this, and then the smallest things that Damien does for her, just talking to her, just acknowledging her feelings, or just helping her out in certain ways, just really it just means a lot to her. It's a small thing for Damien, but it just means everything to her, and it's just I can kind of relate to that. But yeah, I like her a lot. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for it. Yeah, maybe subscribe, leave a like, comment, and follow me over on Blue Sky. I don't really post anything video related over there, but I just post random thingies. So if you like my chaotic energy and you want to see more insanity, go follow me on Blue Sky. What's the thing? That's Discord. Yeah, that's what it's called. Go join the Discord. It's kind of dead, to be honest, but I'm trying to get it back up and running. But yeah, join the Discord if you want like a place to chat with some cool people. Yeah. Shameless plug on this one. This is a new thing, but I also I'm just saying this exact same thing as I'm saying in the Joltik video because I don't know which one's going up first. This one's probably going up first. I recently partnered with this energy drink formula called Dubby, D-U-B-B-Y, Dubby, and I have a code where if you use the Maiden of Ravens at checkout, you get 10% off your order. And they got some really cool flavors. Let me go take a look over at their store real quick. Go to good old dubby.gg and go check out their store. They got some really interesting flavors that I want to try all of these. We got stuff like Japanese soda. I'm not sure what flavor that is exactly, but that looks tempting. Japanese yuzu, galaxy grenade, dub sludge. I don't know what flavor that is. Calio cream. Beach and peach. I love peach flavored stuff, so that's already calling to me. Dragonade, which is sold out unfortunately, but when it comes back in stock, you best believe I'm getting it. Push and punch. They even got some solo leveling stuff, so if solo leveling's your thing, you can go there. They also have s'mores flavor. That looks interesting. And s'mores when you can mix with milk, because some of these you can mix with milk, some of these mix with water. But yeah, these all look really cool, and yeah, if you use code the Maiden of Ravens at checkout, you can get a good old discount, 10% off your order. And or not, sorry, it's not the Maiden of Ravens, it's just Maiden of Ravens, my bad. But yeah, if that's a thing you want to do, I'll also leave a link in the description so you can go check out the store yourself. Maybe go pick something up, I don't know. But yeah. Alright, that's enough shilling from me. Sponsored segment over? I guess sponsored? I don't know. I don't know what to call this. This is the first time for me. Anyway, okay, bye! Thanks for watching, take care, peace.